You're. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, back like a butt crack. It's time. Hope everybody's doing well. We're here. We are here. I'm old as dirt in that thumbnail. Hope you guys like the thumbnail. Thumbnail is fire. Hope you guys liked it. We're back for it already. We're going to see what we can do to get it tonight. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys had a great day. If you didn't, it's Friday tomorrow. Hopefully that means something. If your work week goes through Sunday, maybe we're almost a little, halfway through the work week then, you know? Let me say hi to everybody. Batman, hello. Nicole, hello. Hap, hello. Tink, hello. Lib Bars. Hey, Lib Bars. Fire edit. Fire edit. No cap. Watched it this morning. Loved it. Thought it was awesome. Steely Dog, hello. Harry, hello. Been a while since I dropped in. Feeling a little disconnected from Pokemon franchise. Want to say hi for the algorithm. Hi. Hey, I appreciate you, bud. I hope all is well. I hope whatever you're into right now, I hope it's treating you well. I hope you're finding some connection there. Always good to see you. And, you know, I hope everything has been good on your end, bud. Fire thumbnail? Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Fighting with Cody and trying to do something cool. Aw, ain't that tough, man? That's why I'm like, like, let's just keep it as it is. I try to find cool stuff, and then other people code it for me. And then I'm like, great, thank you. It's good. Is your sub goal the same as gifted? Yup, 5 across the board for each, both Twitch and YouTube. Just to kind of keep the flow going. What up, Zaref? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm going to need it. Day 6. Day 6. Me and buddies have been in extraction shooters lately. Oh, so like little Arc Raiders type stuff? Little Tarkov? I don't know if Tarkov's extraction. I never played Tarkov. Never watched a lot of it, but I have been watching. I've watched just enough Arc Raiders through the Burnt Peanut to understand a little bit of that. So I think it's cool, you know. I don't know anything about it. I know I keep getting a lot of TikToks on my For You page about goop. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a real thing. Or if that's just something that they branded, that the Burnt Peanut branded himself, but it was what it was. Yo, hey, Batman, thank you for the 5 gifted, man. If you caught one of those members on YouTube, you better say thank you or you're banned. Thank you so much. Did you gift out 5 members and you caught your own? You caught your own gift member. That might be the first time I've ever seen that. That might be the first time in history I've ever seen somebody be able to give out a community gift and you got your own member. That's crazy. Congratulations. And thank you again for the love. Again, if you're watching, you caught one of those gift members, you better say thank you or you're banned, because people do not need to support the stream in that way. People don't need to support the stream like that at all. But when they do, and it supports and it benefits other people, if you're a benefactor of that, you should say thank you. It's polite. Han got you fried, judging by the thumbnail. It's just like been a week that I've been doing this. And at 1 in 500 odds, I feel really dumb. Like 1 in 500-ish, you know? Absolute trash at Rust, Arc Tarkov, but he makes it enjoyable still. Ooh, okay, bet. Batman said I'll do it myself. If no one's going to gift me one, I'll gift it myself. Goop is comparable to finding a 31, 31, 31, 30 wild Dusclops and Switch. Oh, so like just like rare loot is what that is. I can accept that. Like I can accept rare, like very rare and ideal loot. So I am going to open a pack of cards. Batman, you let me know. Do you want Destined Rivals or Journey Together? I got 2 packs left. I will open one of those for you right now for the gifties, bud. Took me 3 minutes. No, Miss Rager, like not even like crazy like that, like legitimately. Yay, one more from Batman. Hey, thank you, bud. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for supporting what I do over here, man. I genuinely appreciate the love like that, man. Let me give one more to be fair, since I snagged one. That's fire. Gifties. He did. No, all love, man. I appreciate that immensely. There's some rivals. All right, I got you after this reset. She's out for like 10 minutes and look over and I just see. We just started using reusing a sleepy time spray. It's like, It's like a lavender calming spray because our son has not been sleeping too well recently, so we tried that. And yeah, he was out in about 5 minutes, if that, maybe. Trying to pull this. There we go. All right, we got one of these. One from the back is the energy. All right. We got Combuskin. We got Feebas. We got Dottler. We got Applin. We got Manectric. We got Sang. We got Team Rocket's energy. We got a reverse Yanma. We got a reverse Team Rocket's Wobbuffet into a holographic Blaziken. Thank you again for the love. We did the same as with my son. And normally he's really good about like going to sleep on his own, quite honestly. It's just been like as of recent. I don't know if like I don't know. Couldn't tell you why, but we tried that out today and it was he was out very swiftly. Very, very swiftly. But Mr. Rager, I got Cobalion in about 30 seconds, so I legitimately felt like this was going to be just as quick-ish. And here we are. Here we are, you know? She decided sleepers for the week and apparently didn't get to notice the mom is week. Didn't get to notice the mom this week. Oh, that's tough. Hey, what up, Fly? I'm doing well, man. I'm a little tired today. I woke up. I did not want to do it, but I did it. I did it. I did everything that I was supposed to, you know? Got up, did my job, went to my son's 3-year appointment with his pediatrician. Hey, thank you, Harry. Much love, buddy. I hope all stays well. You know, got my exercise in. I just exercised again right before stream. What else did I do? I got some meditating in. I've been trying to meditate every day. I'll do a little bit of reading before night. We're 8 days into the new year. I already finished my first book. Just saying. Just saying. We're off to a good start. Get to January 13th. January 12th is National Quitters Day. Got to get past January 13th, and then you're real. This weekend, I'm picking up a complete set of the Burger King Pro. Ooh, Woodland. That's fire. I like that. Odds on Cobalion are the same, to my knowledge. Yes, I'm sure you can shiny hunt on this method. No, I don't think the luck was used up all on Cobalion. Up legit every hour last night, which was fun. Today was a 2 coffee day. I feel that. Been there. Been there. I think on my luck today, actually, I had 2 full odds shinies in Pokemon Go. I got a, well, I don't know if they're boosted for the event right now, but I got a Dwebble and an Aerodactyl. And I also got a 100% Sobble out of the daily egg. So I've had a lot of Pokemon Go luck. Unfortunately, I already have a 100% Dynamax Inteleon. So I'm a little upset that I got the 100% Sobble, but I love Sobble. He's my son, so I'll take it. Dwebble, okay. So I got a boosted odd shiny, but then I got the Aerodactyl. So the Aerodactyl was cool. The only other time I got a shiny Aerodactyl was actually through the like season pass. Can have the world's strongest Sobble and the Rowlet. Oh, you know what? You might be spitting. You might be spitting. What's up, Ravati? What's up, Kendall? I'm doing well. How are you? You're new. Well, welcome on in. Glad you can make it out and tune in tonight for day 6 of Shiny Latios. She's been really good, so I've been spoiled and was not prepared to return to no sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. Little Cup battles. We got week 4 going up on Sunday. I play my week 5 tomorrow afternoon. That should be fun. I just built that team today. I think it's a good team. I like it. Trying to see what this game is like. Just bought a Switch 2. Well, listen. I'm going to recommend you shop around to some other channels as well. Certainly feel free to hang out in mine. But definitely shop around because this is not the most entertaining thing to watch as a new viewer if you're trying to get a feel for the game. I'm just soft resetting shiny hunting. If that's what you want to do, then you can see like how fast it is. But I'm not doing like any crazy big like gameplay right now. I'm just talking with chat really and trying to soft reset for a shiny Latios. So gameplay will be a little casual, I would say. Chat would recommend me. Chat would recommend me to anybody. But I personally think that if you want to figure out like how good the game is like, especially on a Switch 2, I would say, you know, definitely hang out a little bit. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. But just to get the full scope of what this game is, especially on the Switch 2, I'd recommend that. Oh, Galarian Mr. Yo, Fly Galarian. Shiny Galarian Mr. Mime is one of my favorites. That's a good one. That, like, black tuxedo. Oh. I used Galarian Mr. Mime in a draft league back in Sword and Shield. That was sharp-dressed man right there. Ooh. He's clean. Oh, I seem super nice. Thank you so much. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, buddy? I'm doing well. A little tired, but we get through it, you know? Tomorrow's Friday. I got the weekend to relax. Tomorrow's payday. I get to pay some bills. You already know the vibes. Next Friday is I drive to Toronto to get my ass whooped in VGC. It's going to be great. Hap just gifted a sub to Ravati, so Ravati, enjoy your sub. You now get an ad-free viewing experience here on Twitch. And a bunch of emotes. I think we have like 23 on Twitch. Debating to evolve him or not? I don't think I like Mr. Rhyme Shiny. Let me actually, hold on. I mean, it's still got like the black suit, but I think Galarian Mr. Mime with the shiny is like top tier. Realize I have a 3-day weekend. Ooh, I don't get 3-day weekends. Well, enjoy it. Well, thank you, Kendall. That's very kind. Think I'm ditching the Moltres idea. I'm teetering around with like a I'm teetering around here. I'll drop it on or I'll pull it up here on stream. I'm kind of messing around with this idea. Give me a second. I'm kind of messing around with this idea. Let me pull up desktop here. Let me do this. There we go. That kind of works. I messed around with this idea. Just support Screamtail. You could put Protect here. I don't hate the second Thunder Wave. Clam Sneasler. I just kind of am leaning into it with this one where like just 130 base attack. Like, come on. What are we talking about? Dire Claw is fine if you can get a Swords Dance up. It works well with like the Encore disable because it sets you up for the Swords Dance. Scarf Ghost Chiyu is pretty standard. Screens Grimmsnarl with the Prankster Thunderwave, Spear Break Terror Ghost. AV Raging Bolt, fast enough to outpace base 80s, uninvested base 80s, and then Specs Flutter. I've just been kind of playing around with that. I really like the idea of Screamtail and Sneasler, truthfully. Let me scroll out of this a little bit. There we go. I like Screamtail. You know, you could put Protect over Thunderwave, truthfully, at the end of the day. That's what I've been messing around with. Not so many streamers recommend their community to seek around other channels instead of their own. No, like I'm real. Like I would not sit here and watch like shiny hunting. Like I'll casually do something else in the background, but like soft resetting in this game is very swift, so it just is like a lot of pause menu simulator to me. And there's a lot of other good creators that are online right now. I know I share the space with some goats. 3-day weekend every other week for the next 2 months. Not going to know what to do with all the free time. Ooh. Oh, well, Jacob, I'm glad you're feeling better. What's going on in the game? So I am looking for... So I assume you're familiar with Pokemon. This is Latios. You get it through a very rare scan after you beat the full game, the post-game, the DLC, and the DLC post-game. You can get access to these very special zones that you can go to. And they will at random have a legendary Pokemon. There's only one in the game. And you can shiny hunt for them. So currently, I am just soft resetting. So I come in, I see the Latios here. The normal color is blue. If it were green, I would catch it. Since it is not, I go back to my menu, I close it out, and I pop it back in. They should have gave Flutter a Mega, to be honest. Are you serious? No, Sneasler's the goat, Fly. Sneasler's the goat. It was the only way I was allowed to use my PTO so I don't lose it. Well, the 3-day weekends could be nice. If you can't go about it one way, I think a 3-day weekend, like every other weekend, is nice. 3 fairies scares me a bit overall. Yeah. You're not wrong. Like, I could do, like... I mean, I was going to say, like, Whimsicott, but that's still another fairy. You know, I don't think I ever bring all 3 of them to a game. I've had some fun ones, and I've said it on stream before. I like being able to like encore lock like a newer player. You know, not to bully them, but especially if I'm playing for points, playing for packs, playing for money. I'm gonna encore lock the shit out of you. Like, I'm gonna kick you in the knees with encore disable. But I was running Covert Cloak Screamtail for a bit with like Dazzling, like same set pretty much. I like the booster just to be up above Ogrepon so I can Thunderwave him. Obviously I could do that without booster, but I like to make sure that like after an Icy Wind, I'm still pretty fast. You know? That's thank you, Hap. Thank you, Hap. I appreciate that. Had not want to say amazing YouTuber. Hey, thank you very much, Kendall. I hope you have a great night. Can I ask what's my honest opinion about the game? I found someone who's selling it for 40 euro. Honestly, I've had so much fun with this. Like, I know this part right now of the gameplay is not riveting whatsoever. I had so much fun with this. I have, let me pull up, I'll show you. Or excuse me. I have 180 hours in the game, and that is just tracking, like, time in the game. All the time that I've spent resetting the past few days, those don't increase the game timer. So, I mean, I probably have over 200 hours in the game at this point, just with everything that I've done there. Imagine a Mega Flutter main. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay. You do not need to threaten me with that. Kiara, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, and it's been out for, what, 3 months? Yeah. It'll be 3 months in a week or so. And I have almost 200 hours in. Primal Flutter. Ah, yeah, that's what we need. Instead of photosynthesis in the sun, it turns into a primal. That's what we could do. The Mario Kart bundle. I enjoyed Mario Kart. I'm not a big Mario Kart guy personally. Like, I don't play the Mario Kart games like that. I know some people that, like, daily are up to it. But, so I only played it like once, but once or twice. But like, it was still fun when I did it. Are we 100% sure the resets are working right? Yes. It is above 10 meters, so it does not spawn until I go up the elevator. That is what chat told me. Added custom items. What are custom items? Do I not know what custom items are? Do I think they'd announce a second DLC for it? Yeah. I mean, my thoughts on that are like, every main game has had 2 DLCs. I think it could be good. TCG. Oh, I haven't done TCG Pocket in so long. I get really into it, then I get really out of it. And then once I got so far behind, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I trust chat. Well, listen, aren't you part of chat? I know you're questioning it, which means chat is questioning itself, but still. Just because I'm weird at this point, I would have pulled the backup save and set it up again. If we don't get it before the end of the week, I'll consider that. I don't trust my decision making. That's funny. That's funny. What are we at tonight for the goal? We got 6 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. So we're at like 7 out of 10. Yeah, we're at like 7 out of 10. If we get 3 more subs tonight, I got 1 more pack too, by the way. Did I see the TCG dropping in March? Yes, I actually picked some up today. I was lucky to get into that, get into the Pokemon Center and get that. So we'll have some of that set to open that I didn't pay an arm and a leg for. I mean, it's still expensive, but it's not going to be the resale price, thankfully. I'm hoping it's the set that resets the market, though, because like the Hype Boy rescalpers are like, What's Mega Zygarde? What, Fable has wings now? What is this? Like, I want them to think it's ugly so they don't buy it. And then, like, we start seeing stock in the wild again. But I did. I was able to pick up a booster box, and I got 2 of the Elite Trainer boxes. And then, frankly, based on how well they're doing, I am going to save one, and I'm going to sell one. Quite honestly. Like, being transparent. If it is a high-demand set, if there's a card in there that people are going crazy for, cool, I'm going to sell it. The other one, I'm going to hold on to and sit on it. Did I do rank for the new Megastone yet? No, I did not. I could, though. I don't know how that impacts the saves, though, and the timer in hyperspace, for what it's worth. But I do need to do that at some point. I haven't gotten rank 1 since like the 2nd season, so I need to get back on my game for that. You don't get anything special for getting rank 1. You get more rewards at the end of it. But I just want to know that I was the top rank, you know? I want to know I was top dog. That's all I want at the end of the day. Oh, Tink, you know it's gonna be. You know that's where it's gonna be. You know that's where it's gonna be. It's gonna happen. Yo, Hat with the 5 bomb. Let's go. Thank you so much, Hat. If you guys caught one of those gift subs over on Twitch, you better say thank you or you're banned. My guy, thank you so very much for the love. If you'd like to get back into TCG Pocket, I have over 10,000 cards I'm happy to share. I don't know. No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Thank you, though, bud. Let's do a reset. We're going to open this last pack of Journey together for Hap. Again, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, bud. That support means the world to me. Let's get it. Are these unaffected by Shiny Charm? Nope, they are. They are. I'm just bad. I am just bad. CBAD. Has that dog been there the whole time? Hey, sounds good, Ravati. I hope you enjoy yourself. All right, Journey Together. We got Shelgon. We got Milcery. We got Paldean Wooper. We got Black Belts Training. We got Kling Clang. We got Ends Castle. We got Hop Sandaconda. Reverse Milcery. Reverse Squovet. And Lily's Rabambi. I was thinking I've been at this a while. Yeah, it's a little tough to go this long on a 1 in 500-ish hunt, but you know, kind of is what it is at this point. Can't do much about it. Alrighty then. I love Ace Ventura. Such a good movie. Such a goated movie. Jim Carrey's just the man at the end of the day. I still need to see him in Sonic 3, though. Bruh. All right. You know what? Just because we're all talking about it. How to shiny hunt Latios, Legend ZA. Here we go. Here we go.
What's going on, everybody?
AJP jump scare. Sorry.
Curlia as the Pokemon directly in front of me, so I had pretty much nothing trying to fight me the whole time. And oh, I'm at 200 calories left. So because of that, I'm going to turn the game off, turn it back on, and I'm going to resume the hunt from here. Okay, I am back. I did get it, and I need to hide my face because I need thumbnail. I would like you to face me for the sparkle reveal, please. Yes. Damn it. Missed it. Hi. First things first, I'm gonna put down a save. And then as soon as your character disappears is technically when Latios spawns back in for you. And that's when I got my mint jet.
Every once in a while, there's a comment so good that I want to take my video down, and this is one of those times. Someone left a comment on the video that said, if Latios doesn't spawn until you hit this Holovator, shouldn't you just save at the bottom of the Holovator? And I'm like, I literally set it up for perfection, and it just didn't occur to me. So shout out to the comment section for realizing that. But yeah, saving right before you go up the Holovator and the reboots, which a reboot on Switch 2 takes about 9 seconds. So let's say you go up the elevator, that takes 3 seconds plus 2 seconds for human reaction time, a maximum of 15 seconds compared to a almost 27-second loop. That is significantly better. Okay, so everything that I just covered, definitely do that for, you know, a general rule of hunts, and especially for Latios. But for Latios...
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. Definitely got the strat. Feel like pulling up the backup, refreshing things feels like burning some sage, you know? I don't disagree with that. Probably the easiest of all the unlocked legends in the DLC. Is it though? Is it though? I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. What up, Hermit? How you doing? Old Latios, eh? Yep. It's old Latios. We're here. We're looking. Just want to make sure you never spawned in before doing this, did you? We'll go all the way back. And all the way up. There we go. There we go. Just to show it. We'll go reset it and then save and then do it again. Hey, good to see you too, Hermit. Thank you, man. Imagine if it had been shiny hunting next. Yo, could you imagine? Could you imagine? It won't be, though. It won't be. Hey, what's up, Quick? How you doing, brother? Shiny hunting peak. Absolutely. I am down with the sickness, though, unfortunately. I do have a pastry and a piece of jewelry here with me. You can be in Toronto by chance? Let me phrase, I was resetting only one. Oh, you're good, Mr. Rager. You're good. I mean, it technically is an easy one to go for, right? Like, I get it. I get it. It just don't like me, is all. That's all it is. I will be there. I'm looking forward to seeing you, man. It'll be a good time. I'm going to go 4-4 and then get some poutine. I hope I get it soon. I was going to say if I get it soon, I'll bring it with me to Toronto, but then I realized I can't take this into home to, like, bring a shiny Latios to it. Maybe I should just roll up to Toronto with, like, some favorite mons, like Screamtail, like Soldu Latios, like, just for the lulz, you know? Retro game and a console if you want to do... Ooh, actually, that is not a bad idea. That is not... Do the... Oh, what the hell is it called? Do the analogs count, or do I need, like, the legit hardware? Because if so, I may need to bring a whole GameCube and my Game Boy player and go from there. Screamtail Latios could be cooking. Yeah, I'm just saying. It's an idea. Analog is good, just the 81. Ah, bet. Hell yeah. Let me write that down so I remember to pack that. Pack analog. Oh, and you know what? I've probably got like my 3DS somewhere I can do that. Trying to complete a shiny dex for ZA. I'm over halfway down the week. Oh yeah, hell yeah, Kiba, good stuff. I forgot I've got a bunch of DS games that I could do that on too. Haas, you ready to get the other starter in Heart Gold, Soul Silver? Go for it. Hey, Sucker, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. The £2 super chat, €2 super chat. I don't know my... Thank you for supporting my stream an extra bit. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, so good. So good. What's up, Mukund? How you doing, buddy? Oh, off center, I'm sorry. Yeah, Scarlet really won out with, like, the A1 Paradox forms. Design-wise. Like, even competitively, I think, like, what? You've got Iron Hands... and Miraidon? That's really all you need, though, ain't it? Dual Poniard and something. Ooh, there you go. I'm going to pack so many things for Toronto that it's not even going to be about VGC anymore. It's going to be about the after-hours events. That'll be a fun time. So real. So real. We got to make sure Boff brings something then, too. So that way Boff's not the odd man out like he was last year. Well, no, you and Boff did the event in Toronto last year. Violet's Pearl is my favorite color. Never regret a Pokemon. No, I'm sorry. Koraidon just looked cool, man. Like, he just looked dope. Like, great headpiece. Like, I love the color scheme of it. Miraidon was fine. The only reason I wanted Miraidon was because I felt goofy kind of running around on my giant frog lizard, you know? Like, rather having, like, the cool little motorbike and the plane, I got the giant, you know, Bob's. Oh, yeah, that's right. We did all get Chipotle. That's true. That's true. The Gouting Zapdos POW team. Not vibing with Sinistra and Dragonite. If you're not vibing with Dragonite, like, Entei is always, like, the easy option there. Inner Focus, Sacred Fire is always crazy. Zapdos, that's the one with Ting Lu and stuff like that on there too, I think. Amoonguss Entei, yeah, could fit a similar role for you. I fear I caught the editing illness. What is the editing illness, Caleb? Welcome back, Ravati. Gouging Fire Entei, yes, please. I have a Johto Tramp Stamp. Yes. Oh my god. Honestly, that'd be heat. That'd be heat. Writing it down. Latios, Gouging Fire, Entei. That's going to be my team. Low-key, though. Low-key, like, booster speed with the Howl against the Banded Sacred Fires. You know, Incineroar is running around, but no one really cares about Incineroar, right? How many hours do I put into this one now? How many hours? I mean, figure hour and a half-ish for 6 days. You know, we're under 12 hours on this. What's the longest that I've shiny hunted for one mon? Either soft resetting for Porygon 2 in Ultra Sun and Moon, or soft resetting for Porygon, excuse me. Or Electrike. Yeah, those are probably my heaviest hitting ones. Hey, what up, Fool's Code? How you doing? Terraghost, Galar, Zapdos. Right in the mouth. What's that? You wanted a Brave Bird to the face, Rillaboom? You got it. The Scarlet exclusive mom's more like Miraidon over Koraidon. Yeah. No, that's fair. If you only have the title legendaries to go off of, that's what vibes are, right? Like, that's what you rock with at the end of the day. I just like Koraidon. Koraidon looked badass. And I got to use Koraidon at 3 or 4 different events during the course of Scarlet and Violet. So that was fun. Mr. Ron Burgundy, how you doing, sir? Hope you're having a good evening. Oh, I didn't like... Let me go back and like that. That was unfortunate. That was silly of me. All right. Come on, you. Come on, you. There's no shot at day 2 Toronto. I believe you said that with Standard Rain Skull at Pittsburgh, too. and then you day 2 to Pittsburgh. Just saying. Nothing to work on until Rich gets back. Relax. Play some video games. Hang out with your girlfriend. Like, do some of those things. You can't put out good work if you're always stressed and working all the time. You gotta unwind every now and then. Rank the legendary beasts. Suicune, Raikou, Entei. In that order. High horsepower miss. Oh, knocked back 43 Canadian beers afterwards. There you go. There you go. That's how you do it. I have 5 and 3 2 events. One of them was Toronto last year. So I am hopefully going to run that back and see what I can do, except I am much less confident in my team this time around because frankly, I don't even have a team locked in. Entered a flow state and you were in the avatar state. You were ready. Oh, hell yeah, Caleb. Good stuff. What's up, Whiff? Oh, tipping the old fedora, eh? I got a guy that delivers pizza to my house, and he always wears a fedora on, and dude's a bro. Like, I wish when my wife got the door one time, he would have said "milady." I wish it. Very nice guy. Very nice guy. I just think that when I see the fedora, I think milady there afterwards. Or he says, "Have a good night, princess." A DLC based on Missing No. Ooh, that'd be a cool idea. 6-0 is a dream to see again. We're going to do it. We're going to do it at Toronto. I'm feeling it. What time do you get in next week, Haas? Because I know we were talking about doing that pizza joint in Toronto. One of those nights. Okay, no, blue. I didn't catch that. We can arrange that. There you go. Till then, I have nothing interesting to work on during the day or play. You could hone your craft. You could learn new things. You could go for a jog. You could read a book. DLC with Mega Urshifu. Ban him. Ban. I do not want Mega Urshifu. I'm sorry. Toronto's trip is just to drive straight to Canada. Yeah, no, it's like a 4-hour drive, if that, Mukund. I'm not super far from the bridge, so once I get over the bridge, like, the biggest delay for me is, like, the border. And I've been there once, and that's what I can tell you the biggest delay was. Because, like, I was not aware of so story time with your boy here. It was my first time ever leaving the country. It was my first time ever leaving the country. It was my first time ever leaving the country, right? I got my license. I had never had to do like a border patrol thing, like nothing of those. And you know, I pull up and he's like, all right, you know, what are you going for? And I mentioned like a video game event. And he's like, oh, the Pokemon thing. And this guy's, you know, like a very well, you know, he's a border agent, like he's a patrol officer, like he's, you know, official. And he said, oh, the Pokemon thing. And in my mind, I when someone to me reacts Pokemon, I assume that they are also like somewhat familiar with it. And I was like, oh, do you play? And he like kind of looked at me for a second. He's like, no, a lot of people are driving this way for it. And I was like, super like, take the whole egg and smash it on my face, right? Like just to put the entire foot in my mouth, right? So I'm flustered. I'm like embarrassed, and I'm just like, just let me get on the road, sir. Like I'm mortified. We're going through like the questions, like where do I live, blah blah blah. You know, what do I have on me? Do I have any like fireworks, alcohol, yada yada yada. He then asked me if I have a handgun. Or if I have a firearm. And I do own a firearm. It stays in a fingerprint based safe with a code that Nobody knows but me. But I did not bring it with me to Toronto. So I answered him when he said, do I have a handgun? I said, no. And it's like the most awkward, like, just like I was so, like a frog in my throat. Like, he just kind of keeps looking at me and then looking back at the computer and then looking at me. And I'm like, what is about to happen here? I was like, what is about to happen here? And he looks at me again. He asks, and he goes, where is it? And that's when I realized he meant, did I own one versus did I have it on me? Because I guess because it is registered with the state. Like, like I don't just own like illegal firearms. Like, it's registered like with the state. He could see that when he pulled up my ID, like all of my records, you know, good, bad, and otherwise. And he saw that there was a firearm registration in my name. So he was asking if I had it. So when I said no, I think there was some confusion on, well, do I have it or do I not have it on me? So then when he asked me, he's like, do I have it on me? I was like, or where is it? That's when I was like, oh, no. I was like, it's at a safe in my home. And I confirmed my address for him again. He's like, okay. Because at first I thought, like, I don't know what happened, but like the fielding of question was like, I understood what he asked now after the fact, but again, I think just like being like off-put from the Pokemon thing first when he was like, do you have a gun? Like, do you have a firearm? And I said no, and then he like looks at me oddly. I was like, no, I don't have a firearm on me. I'm going to play Pokemon. And then when he said, where is it? I'm like, oh, you meant like in general, do I own one? Yes, I'm like, but I'm not bringing it to a fucking Pokemon. Like, it was the craziest thing. It was the craziest thing. And I like drive away and I'm just like, I haven't smoked in years and I wanted a cigarette. I was like, this was stressful. I did not need to be detained at the border for a misunderstanding regarding going to a Pokemon game in my 30s. Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy. I don't think it mattered on where I live, Mukund, and I'm not going to answer that on a public setting like this. But like I said, I think it's just because it was like registered in my name when he ran my ID and stuff like that. You know, plates, all that good stuff. Hey, what's up, Rival Lobster? How you doing? Treated like a black man. Okay, Fly. All right. I see what you're saying, but I don't think that was the case. I think it was just a misunderstanding of, I think it was just a misunderstanding on my end of it. Like I wasn't asked. Okay. All right. I understand now, Mukund. I understand now. Yeah. I think you just wanted me to like confirm the address on like my ID and stuff like that to make sure it wasn't like a fake. I look much different now than I do in my driver's license. I had hair and no glasses in my driver's license picture. So that's probably why. Haas, you landed in Toronto at 11. So I should be in probably... Do we know when Boff lands, I guess? Because I can ask him before we do everything if it's easier. Oh, this thumbnail's adorable. Oh my God. Hold on, chat. I got to show you this. This is the thumbnail for this week's Little Cup battle. Look at it. Oh, it's just a little guy. He's a little fella. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. I hope the same guy is there again. I do. I did have hair. Let me pull up. Let me ask. Let me see when Boff is actually going to get in here. Toronto planning. When do you get into Toronto? We'll have to see. Well, like whenever he drives in, whenever he gets in, I think if he's driving in, it's just understanding when he gets in. Because if you guys are going to be in around the same time, then I want him to have the hotel in his name. I want to put that in his name so that way you guys can like get in and go, and we'll just have like, I'll see if Boff's okay with just covering the hotel. And then if not, then you know, we'll do you know, then we'll figure something else out. But I don't think I'll get in. If I take off, probably, if the team is built, I'm packed, ready to go, kiss my wife, and leave out the door, I can probably take off about 11. And that would put me in Toronto around like, 3:30, depending on traffic. You should drive to Toronto the other way for funsies. Oh, like, that's the way my buddy Boff is going through Mukund. He's driving that way. He gets the scenic route. I get the flat route. Last time I left Toronto, it was a snowstorm. I had to drive through a snowstorm. So I actually pulled over on like one of the side, like, well, yeah, I don't even remember the like plazas, I guess. And I grabbed some Burger King for dinner, and I like sat in the parking lot for 20 minutes to eat my food just to kind of wait for some of the snowstorm to go over. It was rough. It was rough. Hopefully we don't have that. I was trying to look at the weather, but it's still like a week plus out. Six a.m. meeting. Hey, listen though. I believe Bruce Wayne's in a 6 a.m. meeting. That man hustles. Appreciate you, bud. Don't put yourself below where you actually are. You're driving successful. Hey, thank you, man. Only Batman can make me feel that good. Have a good night, brother. Thank you as always for hanging out. Thank you for the love, man. Truck was jackknifed on the highway in a 5-hour trip. Woo. No one was letting us out of the hotel parking either. Was that Toronto? Was that the hard one that it was like difficult to turn out of? That makes that, I think so. Because did I drop you and John off at the airport? Lake Effect, Snow Lake Erie. Yup, true. Top 3 superheroes. Ooh, superheroes. Iron Man. Daredevil. Spider-Man? Because I made the joke, I thought Canadians. Oh, right. John also drove. Was it you and Boff that I... Did everybody else drive but you? I don't remember. Bad stuff has happened to me, but stuff should be sorted soon. I hope for the best, Matt. I hope for the best it all settles itself out nicely and smoothly. Never a good thing to have bad stuff happen, but I heard something the other day. You can't have both. Well, oh God, what was it? Oh my God, it was I think it was you can't have good character and an easy life. I think it was like the difficulties in life are what form you into who you are. So I hope it goes smoothly. And I think I butchered that sentence, but I hope the point got across. Congratulations on the new phone. That's awesome. I was on the I-90 and eared like a quarter tank again. Ooh, yeah, no, that sounds like it. That sounds like a tough time. I keep getting Steam notification pop-ups on the friends list. I have seen Patty Trills swap through about 10 different games in the last 5 minutes. I'm going to text him and be like, brother, pick a game. Come on. Lock in. What are we doing? Did I happen to see the Bonus Wolf video today? No, I don't think I'm subscribed to Bonus Wolf, actually. I got to tap in. I have not. I have been so disconnected from VGC content. It's not even funny. Like, my normal go-to for VGC content is Marcos. He's been playing the ZA ranked ladder. Like, and he's been killing it. No disrespect, not get me wrong, but like, that's usually been my casual VGC watching has been his stuff, and he hasn't been. And I don't think Cybertron's been uploading, so I'm like, tee-hee. Tee-hee. We're having fun. It's not even VGC on this. It's him talking about his experiences with YouTube over the years. Oh, I love a good shop talk. Say less. YouTube.com/app bonus wolf. Subscribe. How to actually grow a YouTube channel. Look at that. 45-minute video. I didn't know. I just saw the link for Justin Karras' YouTube thing there. I didn't know he was like a YouTube strategist like that. That's cool. Cybertron is like a full-time job. Well, yeah, I know. I mean, like, he's uploaded while doing that before, though. I'm just saying, like, he hasn't been. Which is another place where I usually get my, like, casual VGC content to keep, like, consistent on it. I haven't had that. Like, I think even other people that I would watch right now aren't uploading it. I think there was, like, been one big Reg F tourney recently, and that was it. Maybe two, and one of them had all the teams leaked, so, like, it's not even good to learn from because everybody's just going to counter team all those teams. It's crazy. Wolf Click third period was nuts. No, if it's a good one, I'll have to watch it. I always enjoy a good story. I think he's got a good voice to do that, you know, if that makes sense. I think he's got good, like, it's not just enough to be a good storyteller. I think you have to be able to like actually speaking the story, understanding the cadences and flows of your words, how you say it. There's a not dialect. There's a specific word that I'm looking for that I can't think of. That Wolf is just really good. The intonation, that's the word I'm looking for. Fantastic. Does a great job with it. What is today's lesson in class? How to catch regular Latios and then release it. Cadence. Yeah, cadence, intonation. I think he understands, like, not only just the script writing part, but I also think, like I said, he just, like not to say he can, like, read well and speak well, but just, he's an orator. He's a good orator. That's the other word I'm looking for here. There we go. We got there. We figured it out. Oh. Come on, Latios. That's what I get. I use all my shiny luck on full out shinies in Pokemon Go. I thought it was green for a minute. My brain was playing tricks on me. I almost threw my controller. Lost my stuff. That would have been great. That would have been great. Unfortunately, I'm running out of things to just, like, jabber on about because I feel like this hunt has just drained me. I think if I don't get it by, I want to say tonight, but there's not much left in the stream tonight. But, like, if tomorrow comes and I haven't gotten it, I think I got to move on. I think I got to take a break. Because it has been not necessarily grueling, but a little bit, especially in a game where it's supposed to be like shinies galore. Whoa. Who would have thought it? Oh my god, they added Fire Emblem Path of Radiance to the GameCube Classics and Switch Online? Oh my god. Well, never played that one. That should be good. What's up, Granola? How you doing? Let me go find a goat. You should find it 10 to 5. Stop. Oh my god. You're crazy. Back up, save, and run again. No, I'm just tired of this right here. I'm tired of this interaction with this Hollow Vader right now. I don't think, like, the burning the sage or, like, the taste of ginger on the tongue will do anything. I just think, like, this train of this series of actions is like, bruh. Once I start, I refuse to stop the hunt. I don't give them on the satisfaction of me quitting. It's just tough. Because, like, I would even want to play this game, like, off stream. Like, I want to still continue on for, like, the living form dexes. Like, I want to finish out the decks. You know? At this point, I think you're not even resetting. I have to be. According to Austin John Plays Logic and everybody else and every other clip I've seen, I have to be. How many Latios did I find so far? We'll probably end the stream. So let's see. Day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're getting close. By the end of today, we'll get about 1,000. I'd say. Have faith to get it this stream. I'm trying. Death before dishonor. Nah, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I just want to get done with it because I want to set up like a legitimate schedule again. So people know what to expect of like, hey, like, here's what's going on. Also, driving up to Toronto next Friday, I think I have to do like a very, very early morning stream, like very early morning, just to make sure I get my reps in on stream. That's so many jets call it the U.S. Army. I don't know about all that. No, 6 days is what it is. It is what it is. Mine's just chilling in the box right now. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike. We know to expect Latios. Facts. I know when I'm tuning in, there's going to be a blue dragon on that man's screen, and he's going to be irate about it. He's going to be irate about it. Mine's in my party right now. Happy for you. Happy for you. That's fantastic. That's great. That's great. That's great. Cool. That's exciting. That's fun. I'm just gonna start screaming. If I get shiny Latios tonight, I will eat a shoe. I'd say I'd open some cards, but all of my cards now are like kind of very high valued. Maybe I have to offer that. Maybe I have to offer that to the like blood for the blood god. Like I have to like I will open like a rare pack. A rare box of cards. If I get Latios tonight. Maybe I have to make that deal. Maybe I have to make that binding vow. Crack open Evolving Skies, not on my life. I'm holding that set forever. I just saw just the Pokemon Center ETBs are over $1,000 right now. I bought those for $100 a piece on StockX. Like, be so for real right now. They're $1,000 for an Elite Trainer box. Be so for real right now. And that was the Pokemon Center ones. I don't even know how much the regular ones are. Let me find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's go to Collector. I need to move everything over to Rare Candy. Rare Candy, sponsor me if you're watching this, by the way. Hey, sounds good, Matt. Better investment than Tesla. Which is unfortunate because I really wanted to get a Tesla for a while. Quite honestly. And then Elon went crazy. Oh, that's wild. The regular Evolving Skies booster boxes are only like 350, 380 a piece. Whereas the Pokemon Trainer boxes, yeah. The Flareon, Jolteon, Umbreon, Leafeon box. This box right here, $1,200. An Evolving Skies booster box is crazy. The Evolving Skies booster box itself is $2,100 right now. Doge, has that dog been there the whole time? That's crazy. I'm broke, girl. Go buy enough for 3 days. Latios accidentally Master Ball threw it a non-shiny and auto-saved. You didn't backup save for that one, Jason? Oh, that's tough. I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry. A lot of dollars, it's true. Pikachu V-Union Celebrations 15. I saw on TCG for 130. Yep. Yeah, just that Elite Trainer box alone is $1,200. My portfolio, so this isn't even, I want to move everything. So to answer the question, Fly, is Rare Candy better? I like it because in rare candy, let me go into, I don't have my phone like camera set up here. But like I can hold a collection in rare candy right now. And then I can also, they have a shop where they partner with specific sellers that you can buy product on. The cards that I just opened, I bought off rare candy. Because like right now there's a store selling the Kangaskhan EX box, normally $33. They're selling it for $23. So that's what, $22.99 divided by 4. Less than $6 a pack for Mega Evolution. So like there's some really good deals on there from that time. So I like it because it's just like an all-in-one combo app. Truthfully. Pulled the Moon Round release day when it wasn't hyped up yet. Yo, goated. I did backup save. If you catch it, auto saves. You can't catch it. Oh, Jason, I'm sorry, brother. That's tough. I didn't realize I'm stupid. I'm sorry. My condolences. Hey, what up, Map? How you doing? A few years in someone's college tuition for a semester. I said my the Pokemon cards on here are the sealed Pokemon cards that I'm keeping are either going to be for my son's college if he wants to go to college, or it's going to be on a like a family vacation. That's what it's going to be at the end of the day. You know, we'll go on like a cruise. We'll go to an all-inclusive place when he's older and can appreciate it. If he wants to go to college, it'll be taken care of. But that's what that's for. I can't take this stuff with me when I go, right? So that's what all that is. I mean, I had to last year for NAIC. I was pretty tight financially. I sold singles that were like, I probably sold 6 or 7 different singles. That was probably about like $2,000 of just like high value singles. Like frankly, like Pokemon's been a good investment, honestly. Do they also sell Magic on there or just Pokemon? Let me find out. Find Magic the Gathering. Oh, if I can spell. Hold on. Hold, please. Shop. Maybe not yet. Oh, yeah. There is some Magic that's on here. Yeah. There's like a Lorwyn Eclipsed Play Booster box for 125. There's some Commander stuff. The Final Fantasy decks. Yeah. They sell the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pre-orders. The Avatar boxes. Yeah, they do that. Wanted to check, is there a chance this spot spawns Latios when you're on the higher ledge to the left when getting to the spot and you saved over and after it spawned already? We've had some people talk about it, Jason. I've actually gone back. I've walked all the way back to reset it, then come back up and did a fresh start. But according to Austin John Plays, when you hit A on the Holovator and you disappear, that's when it triggers the Latios spawn. So it should not be it should not be that way. The Culling game, I have not started Nomicon. I'm still working through season 2. They just sealed the Gojo. I'm still working my way through Shibuya right now. I'll get there though. They what? Yeah, it's been out for 2 years at this point. If I'm spoiling season 2 for people, I'm sorry. And I gotta be honest, I was telling my wife this morning, the fight of him versus Jogo and Hanami in the subway. Little overhyped. I like the sequence where he just unleashed Limitless into Hanami until Hanami popped like a blueberry. But after that, it was like, it was okay. Like, I felt like the animation when he did his like 2/10 of a second domain was like, I know they had to do what they had to do in the time that they had it, but I don't know. Hey, have a good night, Fly. Appreciate you, big dog. It won't spawn even if you are on a spot that can see the platform. Latios, you can see before approaching. Yeah, Latios, no. Latios, no. Latios, yes. And then Naruto showed up. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. They all showed up and became the king of the pirates. I did see the trailer for the calling game. It did look pretty sick. And I know, like, the reveals that are going to happen, so I liked the art references that were in there. Hearing you say that sentence made me bad. Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura. And don't forget about Kakashi. Kakashi was great. He used the Sharingan when he wasn't even an Uchiha. Fantastic. And then Thanos snapped his fingers and the Avengers just poofed. Well, at least half of them did. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. No, I mean, Cobalion I got in 30 seconds. So this is the complete opposite. This is the polar opposite right now. It's just polar opposite. It is going to be the longer of the two hunts. I will be excited when I can go back to actually getting shiny Pokemon again. But it is what it is. This is not my Amora, because Amora is not 1 in 4,000. This is 1 in 500. Hey, enjoy, Hap. Oh, I'm well over odds, Jason. I'm well over odds. I think if I do this again tomorrow, I'll be double over. Like, estimating. I'm not even... I thought it was going to be such a quick hunt, I didn't even put, like, counters on. Normally, for something that I would want to do like this, I'd set up counters, and... didn't think I'd be here. Gonna be honest. Everybody else was telling me they got everything in under 2 hours, and it was great. And here I am. Our pain and suffering. Our sorrow knows no bounds. Unfortunately. Is what it is, though. I've been lucky. What if this entire time you had the wrong donut boost? Well, like, what if? I mean, even then, I feel like I'd be a little bit vindicated that, like, I'm still under odds then, technically. But I've got a Psychic. I don't have Dragon. I've got a Psychic donut going. But I'm wondering if it only impacts shinies that have that as the primary type. Which would then put this around, like, what, 1 in 1,000? Something like that? That I'm curious about. 3 minutes and no donut. Yep. Some people are just built different. I am built different. I'm just built incorrectly. That's all. Big Haul 3 berries too. Sheesh. There you go. That's a good one. Get some good berries after that. Yeah, I just want to keep, like, progressing towards my goals in the game, right? Like, that's all I'm trying to do. You know? That's all I want. You know, just going through, catching some Pokemon, having some fun with my friends. You guys are my friends, by the way. Don't tell anybody, okay? Especially the people who aren't here tonight because they won't qualify. You guys are here, so congratulations. And if you're watching the VOD after the fact, why weren't you here live? Just saying. Just saying. Should have been here. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Aw, we're his friends, chat. The best berries in getting teensy power? True, yeah. That's why, yeah, I'm glad that I, like, was okay with resetting the donuts. You're telling me that I have a friend? Yeah, that did sound a little rough, Whiff, but it's okay. Friends, I thought I was your son. Son, shouldn't you be asleep? How are you on an account right now? You can reset the donuts? Yeah. So all you have to do, Jason, is like fly to a Pokemon Center, talk to them because it'll drop the autosave. I thought it saved after making one. Yeah, but not like that though. But if it does, that's the main save. But then you can re-roll a backup save. So right now my hard save is in front. But if I go and hit up XB right now, it'll ask me if I want to restart from backup data. And I can load that. So I'll do that when I'm doing donuts if it's not a donut that I want. So I'll usually fly to a Pokemon Center, grind out some donuts. If I don't get a donut that I want, I'll do the soft reset. I'll go back and reload the save. If I get a donut that I want, I'll go fly to the Pokemon Center, talk to the Nurse Joy, fly back, do it again. Where have I been? You're good, man. You're good. That's why I was wondering, like, after the catch, like, I know the catch does, like, a save, but I feel like there should still be a backup that you could load to for Latios. Which is fair, because I missed out on Shalfa Gibble, and I should have been able to soft reset for that, and I didn't. But it is what it is, unfortunately. It is what it is. I think there's some nuances of the game that people are still, you know, getting accustomed to at the end of the day. I'm excited to pick up my new book tonight. It's about sleep. The benefits of sleep, learning about it, how to sleep better. I'm going to be sleeping like a king, chat, let me tell you. Let me tell you. I have shinies in home, but that's good to know. Yeah, if you ever end up rolling into something that you don't like, you know, you're able to just run it back. The benefits of sleep written by Amoongus. Actually, it's actually written by Smeargle. Amoongus doesn't have hands to write. He's a mushroom, so Smeargle used the tail to paint. Does Amoongus have hands? I don't think so. No, he's got little nubs, doesn't he? Does he? No, I'm curious. Now I'm curious. And I'm also going to redo this team that I have here because I want Latios. I do want a shiny Latios in Toronto. Luster Purge, Dragon Pulse, Tailwind, Protect. Terra. What Terra do you run on Latios? Steel? Probably. It has Pokeball hands? Oh, true. Amoongus probably could if you tried. Ableist? That's crazy. That's a little crazy. That's funny, though, but crazy. Not being an ableist is not funny. You calling me one in that scenario, that was crazy. You know what? I'm done talking. I'm good. Terra Steel or Terra Fairy I've seen. I think Terra Steel makes sense because then it's just fighting and fire that you're weak to. And I think Terra Steel would help out in the Landorus matchup, so that way, like, you're good. Luster Purge, Dragon Pulse, and it's either Tailwind or Icy Wind, I'm thinking, on Lottie. I think Tailwind probably better. Terra Poison goes crazy, at least on Latios. Latios? Ah, okay. Yeah, Terra Poison's not bad, because then you're just weak to Psychic. And there's not too much of that running around unless it is Psy Spam. You know what? YOLO. YOLO, let's run Terra Poison. I don't hate that. I do not hate that. All right. This is me right now. I am ending stream in 15 minutes. If I can get shiny Latios before then, I will, for 100% certainty, run Latios at Toronto next week. That is my binding vow to you, shiny gods. In 15 minutes, I need to get a shiny Latios, and then I will run shiny Latios. I will run a shiny Latios at Toronto. I will work for a shiny Latios between now and the next week to get Toronto. 3 attacks flip turn with Terra Stellar. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go dual attacks Tailwind on this. I want the protect. Terra Stellar is nice. I just think it's not the best on this. How do you even get a Latios anymore? I probably got a shiny and go, don't I? Do I have a shiny and go? Oh, I don't actually. I don't. I think I've got a Latios. Dynamax Adventures. Yeah, I could DA for it. I could soft reset for it, and Ultra Sun and Moon too. I might have one in home. You can move Latios from go to home. Yeah, you can move any Pokemon from go to home. Latios isn't even real. Haha. Oh, I think like Latios, but like pairing it also with like Chi-Yu. Like Soldu Latios next to Chi-Yu with beads. That could be something cool. That could be cool. Hold up. Hold up. Might be cooking. Might be cooking. Might be redoing this a little bit. Ooh, I like the Sneasler, but now I like what Quick was saying about that Terra Ghost, Galarian, Zapdos too. That could be something. Can you trade it back to go though? No. Once it leaves home, or once it leaves go, it's gone. What resists a Heat Wave and a Luster Purge? Nothing. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. All right, hold on. I might be spitting. Chi-Yu, Choice Scarf, Heat Wave, Dark Pulse. What resists a Heat Wave and a Luster Purge? Incineroar, actually. Now that we mention it, Incineroar. Unfortunately. Flash Fire Heatran. Flash Fire Heatran also. There's 2 Mons right there. Damn. Does Incin get deleted from Draco with beads? Ooh, that's a good question. VGC damage calc. Latios, offensive Soldu. Oh, this one right here that I'm looking at is just 4 attacks. Draco, Luster Purge, Ice Beam, Terra Blast, Terra Steel. Incineroar. Max HP with Beads of Ruin on. Oh, we might be running Draco, actually. 96 to 113 to max HP Incineroar. Ooh, and then max HP with an Assault Vest on with Beads of Ruin active. Draco to 64 to 76. I'd need to overheat into Draco if it was AV, but like, hold on. Draco. Yeah, maybe I don't need Tailwind. Maybe I just do go for Ice Beam. All right, we're cooking. Let's see. What else? What else would support that? So Screamtail, Sneasler, Latios, Chi-Yu, Raging Bolt, Fluttermane. Maybe not Raging Bolt as much as I like Raging Bolt. Maybe Sash Fluttermane. Maybe Sash works better. With like Moonblast, Shadow Ball, Icy Wind, Protect. Rage Powder with Lottie. Oh, like Amoonguss in the back too? I don't hate that. Spore, Rage Powder, Pollen Puff, Sludge Bomb. Terra, water. And then we are at 244. Because isn't 220 the divisible by 3? No, it's not. Hello? Ogrepon, follow me for a physical threat. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do Cornerstone. So I've got the Sash on the Chiyu, and I've got the Sturdy on the Ogrepon. Let's mess around with that. Okay. Okay. We're cooking. We're cooking. I got the Latios team now. Binding vow with the lords of shinies that are watching this. I will bring this Latios team to Toronto. You just have to give it to me. You just have to give it to me. Give me shiny Latios and my life is yours. We got 9 more minutes for that. Follow me, Ogrestone is good with Lottie. I think so. Now, do I want the Tailwind support, though, because I've got the Follow Me? Like, instead of Ice Beam? Do I want Tailwind on the Lottie now? Instead of Ice Beam? Do I need Tailwind? 110 base speed, 135 base speed, 100 base speed, but with a Scarf. 110 base speed, 120 base speed. I don't think I need Tailwind with this. 111 with the booster energy. I think I could run Icy Wind on Screamtail low-key instead of Thunderwave. Oh, it doesn't get Icy Wind. Sad. Sad. Flip turn sounds good until I get Follow Meat into a Water Ogrepon. I think Protect 3 attacks with the Luster Purge is looking nice. Or with the Soul Dew is looking nice. I'm trying to think if there's a better coverage move than Ice Beam. Like, I like it for Rillas. I like it for Landos. Draco Meteor pops a lot. We can mess around with it. If I get Shiny Latios tonight, we could just play VGC tomorrow on stream and try to make it fun. Future Sight. I could run Future Sight. I could run Heal Pulse. Helping Hand. At that point, I might as well run Latios, right? If I'm looking for something froggy. Bruh. And the cool thing about Latios and Chiyu is that the Soul Dew or the Luster Purge is going to be dropping special defense, so the overheat drops don't really matter that much, in my mind. Overheat drops? What overheat drops? We ain't got to worry about it. Murder. What murder? What murder? Could run consistent coverage into Instant, I guess. I mean, Draco Meteor, it's not living. If it, with beads up, max HP Incineroar is a very strong chance to OHKO. So I'm not too worried about that. And if it tries to tear out of it for any reason, I have a lot of super effective coverage on the rest of the team, I feel like. Bruh. Bruh. I could go Terra Blast, because if I Terra Poison, that could help me with like the Terra Fairy, Raging Bolt and stuff like that. Opposing Water Amoonguss. Yes and no. I've got a Spore immunity. I've got Encore Disable shenanigans. I've got big damage to pop it with things like Latios and Chiyu. Sneasler with a boost is going to be able to do some pretty good damage to it with either CC or Dire Claw, so not too for that. Which sandwich did I use for the Latios hunt? Sparkling level 3, Psychic. Sparkling level 3 Psychic, so we are just having a good old time right now. But I've got 4 minutes left for the forces that be to accept my binding vow of taking Latios with me to the Toronto Regional next weekend. I have hope, I have faith, and I have a little bit of skepticism that this shiny even exists. Terra Poison also hits the water. Ooh, true. All right, let's do that. Let's do Terra Blast over Ice Beam. We're on Terra Poison for that. That'll also give me super effective coverage into Flutter Mane. Super effective coverage still into Rillaboom. I, for one, have never seen one in person. Melmetal is not in this format. No, it is a mythical. So Melmetal is not allowed. Nor is it in Scarlet Violet, unfortunately. Oh, it's Water Dragon? That's tough. That's tough, Mr. Ager. You know what? You know what, though? That's on me for not checking, right? It wouldn't be the first time I have lost a very, very strong lead in a project due to a type mishap on my end. Would not be the first time, won't be the last. But, you know, it's kind of on brand at this point. I thought you'd... Oh, he's blue. Duh. Should have known. Should have known. But what can you do, right? What can you do? Three more minutes. 3 more minutes and my vow is complete. And we will get it. I'm confident. I'm confident. Come on. And if I don't get it, then I don't have to bring Latios to Toronto. But that's my commitment, is that if I can get it tonight by the end of stream, I will run it. Lottie gets bothered by opposing redirect. My counterplay to that, my counter argument to that is, what opposing redirect want to take a Luster Purge or Draco into another move? Get the buzzer beater shiny? Watch. Yep, it'll happen. It'll happen, I'm sure of it. Or not, too. Or not, right? Like, that could happen. That could very well happen. But again, the logic is that right here when I spawn in, it should be shiny. And to everybody else's point, it is in a different position every time that I go up the Holovator, so it is not the same one every time. And even if it was, I'm resetting the encounter by forcing it to spawn in during the soft reset. So, it should work. It's like despawning a starter and then saving right when it spawns in. It's like going to do that every time. Special attack drop from both you guys gets just outplayed at that point, though. I think it becomes a little situational at that point, though, Jason. Because, like, what are the odds that I go for Draco and Overheat, and then there's, like, redirect from there? Gonna have to explain that every time. I used to have a ticker on screen that would, like, go through some common questions for people who are like, what are the odds? Are you doing it right? How old are you? Where do you, like, a frequently asked questions bit? Something like that. And we'll play around. We'll play around with this Lottie team for VGC. I'm not super sold on it right now, but I also think there's still some opportunity to, like, fine-tune it and figure out what's going to work best on the team overall. Luster's still my best to hit Flutter. Luster versus Soldew Luster versus Terra Poison, Terra Blast. Yeah, that's fair. 135 base special defense. Yeah, the boost, the stab, and everything else in between is probably gonna be there. Poison's neutral. Oh, so maybe I do go Poison's neutral into it. Maybe I do go Terra Steel then. Maybe I do go Terra Steel to be the Flutter check. I'll try that out. 9:30. Here it is. Binding Vow. Domain expansion. Guaranteed shiny right here. Nah, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Lose my mind. Would absolutely lose my mind. All right, kids. I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. Thank you for the love. We had a ton of gift subs, ton of gift members across the board. I appreciate each and every one of you that has tuned in for me tonight. We've got over 70 people between both platforms. So thank you for choosing to spend your evening with me, whether you've been here the whole time or you just tuned in for a couple minutes here at the end. Thank you so very much. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I will be live again tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, for some more Latios shiny hunting. It'll be a good time. Be great, do great, kiss your loved ones, eat your vegetables, eat your loved ones, kiss your vegetables, and I will talk to you guys all tomorrow night. Have a good night, everybody.